I do my makeup in somebody else's car. We order different drinks at the same bars. I know about what you did and I wanna scream the truth. She thinks you love the beach, you're such a damn liar. Well, those great whites, they have big teeth.
Oh, they bite you. That you said that you would always be in love, but you're not in love no more. Did it frighten you how we kissed when we danced on the light of floor, on the light of floor?
But I hear sounds in my mind, brand new sounds in my mind. But honey, I'll be seeing you wherever I go. But honey, I'll be seeing you down every road.
I'm waiting for it, that green light.
'Cause honey, I'll come get my things, but I can't let go.
I'm waiting for it, that green light.
Oh, I wish I could get my things and just let go.
I'm waiting for it, that green light. I want it.
Sometimes I wake up in a different bedroom. I whisper things, the city sings them back to you. Well, those rumors, they have big teeth.
Oh, they bite you. Thought you said that you would always be in love, but you're not in love no more. Did it frighten you how we kissed when we danced on the light of floor, on the light of floor?
But I hear sounds in my mind, brand new sounds in my mind. But honey, I'll be seeing you wherever I go. But honey, I'll be seeing you down every
I'm
road.
waiting for it, that green light.
'Cause honey, I'll come get my things,
Please rise as you are able for the performance of our national anthem by our current reigning Miss Seattle, Sofia da Silva.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight are the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
We all love a healthy spirit of competition, and we've all come here to see the very best in each and every one of our contestants tonight. However, they have not come prepared to compete against the sounds of your device notifications, candy wrappers, and indiscreet whispers. And no matter how quiet you think you are, trust me, it's at least 20 decibels louder. And always happens just as everything else goes silent. Please take a moment to pull out your devices, turn the sounds off, and the screen brightness down. Even if you are 110% certain that you've already done so, take a moment to double check. It only takes a few seconds, and as my daddy says, a few seconds of foresight can avoid a lifetime of regrettable hindsight. That's right, audience participation before the show begins. Everyone. Yes, everyone. Yes, you. Yes, right behind the judges. Take your phones out right now and check them with me. We appreciate all the little princes and princesses in the audience tonight, and we understand that they may become restless or fussy. Our lobby is available for those who need a space to work out some of that energy that we all wish we had, and we respectfully request that audience members utilize this space should it become necessary. While there is a public Wi-Fi available in the theater, it does have extremely limited bandwidth, and because it is a public school, major social media sites are blocked by the network firewalls. The little bandwidth that is available is being utilized for our Livestream video, and we kindly request that you do not connect to the public Wi-Fi so that the friends and family who were unable to attend may enjoy watching tonight's performance without that annoying buffering delay in the middle of their grandniece's performance. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, and enjoy the show! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Miss Seattle Scholarship Competition, an official Miss America preliminary. Tonight, 19 of our area's most beautiful, talented, and intelligent young women will compete for thousands of dollars of scholarships, prizes, and the chance to represent Seattle at the competitions for Miss Washington and Miss Washington's team this summer. Let's get this show started!
Hello, baby, you called, I can't hear a thing. I have got no service in the club, you say. What did you say? Oh, you're breaking up on me. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy. Sorry, I cannot hear you, I'm kinda busy.
let's meet tonight's contestants. Team contestant number 1, Ellie McClary. Team contestant number 2, Alexa Whaley. Team contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Team contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. Team contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. Team contestant number 7, Serena Fector. Team contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. Miss contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. Miss contestant number 2, Tatum Kentnor. Miss contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. Miss contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. Miss contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Miss contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. Miss contestant number 7, Charlotte Ensley. Miss contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. Miss contestant number 9, JJ Brown. Miss contestant number 10, Quinn Newell. Miss contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. Please help me welcome our 2022 Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, Caitlin Gallo. And now, let's welcome to the stage our Miss Seattle 2022, Sophia Da Silva. And now, please help me welcome our MC for tonight's competition. She was our Miss Emerald City 2020, who went on to become Miss Washington 2021, Maddie Lauder.
Well, good evening. How is everyone doing tonight? I think we can do way better than that. How are we doing tonight? Much, much better. Well, welcome to the 2023 Miss Seattle and Miss Seattle's teen competition. I am so excited to be here tonight, leading the way, and also having 18 beautiful and talented young women who are vying for the title to represent our local area, earn scholarships, prizes, and of course the sashes and crowns, and the chance to represent the Emerald City at Miss Washington and Miss Washington's Teen this summer. Let's give it up for those ladies. They can hear ya. Was that opening number fantastic or what? Our incredible Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2022, Caitlin Gallo, was responsible for choreographing the opening number, and she did a fabulous job. So, funny story, Caitlin actually, right after she was crowned, one of the first things she asked was if she could choreograph the opening number. And of course, the board of directors said yes, because who better to do it? And I actually choreographed the opening number last year, so I know how much work goes into it. So let's give her one more round of applause. You may have noticed in our contestant lineup that our teen contestants jumped from number 3 to number 5. Unfortunately, our teen contestant number 4 had to withdraw at the last minute due to complications from an injury. So we wish her a speedy recovery and hope to cheer her on in the future. The Miss Seattle Scholarship Competition is an official preliminary to the Miss America organization. The Miss America organization is one of the most recognizable household names in America, working to empower women through education and service. The Miss America organization is comprised of 51 licensed state organizations, including all 50 states and the District of Columbia. The Miss America contestants contribute thousands of hours of community service throughout the nation, changing the world every single day. The Miss America Foundation is a 501c3, provides academic, community service, and other scholarships to young women. Tonight's winners will go on to compete for Miss Washington and Miss Washington's Teen this summer. From there, our state title holders will go on to compete for Miss America's Teen and Miss America. Who knows, maybe our very next Miss America is on the stage tonight. Tonight's local competition is made possible by the Seattle Scholarship Organization. This organization is a 501c3 federally recognized nonprofit public charity with the mission to provide educational scholarships to deserving individuals in our local area. The Miss Seattle Scholarship Organization is a proud sponsor of the Miss Seattle and Miss Seattle's Teen Competition, and as a 501c3 organization, donations made to the Seattle Scholarship Organizations are all tax deductible. This has enabled the organization to gain valuable sponsors, increase the amount of scholarships they are able to distribute, and open doors that would otherwise remain closed. I know I have benefited from these scholarships, and so many women on the stage tonight will also benefit to continue their education. Now that being said, I encourage you to donate. Tonight, you will essentially be seeing two separate competitions in one show. Miss Seattle will be chosen from one of our 11 Miss contestants, and Miss Seattle's team will be chosen from one of our 17 contestants. There are a few differences in the criteria for each contestant group and minor modifications to the scoring procedures, but we'll go over those throughout the show, so don't worry, I'm not going to read them to you all right now and you have to memorize them and say them later. It's not a test, not a quiz or anything. But we are very excited that our competition will also be live streamed professionally tonight. So a huge thank you goes out to Crystal Ramos, the Director of Marketing and the Teen Director for Miss Washington's Teen. Let's give her a round of applause. Crystal, I have no idea where you are in the audience right now because you are all just a wall of black, but I'm sure you're out there somewhere doing an awesome job on our live stream. So she has set this up and basically done the entire thing for us. So if you're at home watching, awesome, thanks for tuning in. If you are unable to attend tonight and you have a friend that's texting you right now like, hey, how do I watch? Just have them visit missseattle.org. They can find the link to that live stream. And as a nonprofit, we encourage them to donate the cost of a ticket for being here or a donation amount of their choosing. $100, $200, whatever they're feeling. Like, generosity counts, it matters, right? But anyways, just encourage them to take a part in that donation link as a part of live streaming at home. All right, so adjudicating those 18 young women that you just saw on stage is definitely no easy task. Our esteemed panel of judges represent a wide variety of backgrounds with varied areas of expertise, and we will have a chance to get to know each of our judges throughout the production. Our first judge is Mr. Kodiak Lyons. Kodiak obtained an Associate's of Arts and Sciences while receiving a commercial pilot license at Big Bend Community College. He then flew in the Arctic Circle while obtaining his Bachelor's of Science in Applied Science and Technology from Thomas Edison University. From there, he flew as a regional airline captain where he met his now wife, Madison, who was Miss Emerald City in 2018. Kodiak is now based out of Seattle and is living out his childhood dream of being a pilot for major airlines. He is passionate about aviation and strives to be an advocate for the industry through meaningful mentorship and enjoys helping people reach their desired destinations. He describes himself as a blue-collar guy working in a white-collar world. Kodiak loves all things outdoors, me too. From hunting to fishing to hiking, he is fueled by faith and desire to elevate those around him, starting with his wife. Please help me welcome Kodiak Lyons. You gotta stand up and wave and then sit back down. Yeah. I feel like all our judges, we should practice that. Let's all stand up, wave, and then sit back down. So when it's your turn, you'll be good to go. Ready? Everyone stand up. There you go. You got it. Give them a little wave. Give them a round of applause. And sit back down. Perfect. You'll be ready to go. Awesome. All right, so throughout the night, we have lots of sponsors that we're going to take a moment to highlight and thank. So some of our generous sponsors throughout this night. So these businesses really help to make all our program possible, and we encourage everyone in the audience to visit our sponsors or contribute in some way. Maybe mention them on social media, give them a follow on Facebook, so that you're able to support those sponsors as well. Some of these businesses have provided gifts to our title holders, and some have provided services to our contestants, and some have provided financial contributions. Many have supported our program through advertisements that you will see in our program book. Regardless of how they show their support, we appreciate every contribution and sincerely thank every individual and business that come together to help make our program achieve the mission of awarding scholarships to deserving young women. We start by thanking Revify Health Wellness Massage. Based in Lacey, Washington, Revify Health specializes in a variety of therapeutic massage techniques to help individuals. That sounds so nice. I need one of those. Whether recovering from an injury or simply elevating your relaxation, you can trust Revivify Health for your massage therapy needs. Thank you for your sponsorship in tonight's program. Okay, I've talked a lot. I'm gonna take a deep breath, and we're gonna continue going. It's about to snow tonight, so I'm trying to get you all out of here before 10 p.m., right? We want a winner eventually at some point. We are truly honored to have some really special individuals with us this evening. Last summer, I had the pleasure of crowning her Miss Washington 2022. Please help me welcome to the stage Regan Gallo. Hi! I never get enough hugs. I know. We just did this backstage, but I've hugged her like 5 times already tonight. It's okay. So it's been quite a while, actually, since we've shared the stage together. I think the last time was at Miss Washington.
It was.
So what have you been up to in your year of service so far?
So much. I'm actually very excited. In 2 weeks, I get to go to Maddie's work. So I'm very excited for that. And we get to hang out for like 3 days.
I know.
But this last year, so much. Something I want to focus on that I don't get to talk about as much is my social impact initiative. I know there's a name change. I can't remember, Peggy, wherever you are. MAO changes all the time. But I got to do a fundraiser. For those of you who don't know, I have Making the Invisible Visible, advocating for those with chronic disease. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis at age 4. So I do a lot with chronic diseases and awareness and teaching patients how to advocate for themselves. And just a coinkydink, my alma mater, my high school cheer coach, also has Crohn's disease. We were able to do a fundraiser through my old high school, and the cheer team led it. And the kids raised through a coin drive about $600, which I was actually surprised about. I thought they were like gonna do $100, whatever, you know. But what was surprising is because of COVID, there's really no school spirit in the high schools right now. There's no ASB leaders, there's no class officers. They didn't know what homecoming really was anymore. So we kind of got to lead that charge. It was during their homecoming week. So that was really fun. And they raised money. So that was exciting. And I don't get to talk about that as much, but yeah.
You've done a ton with your social impact initiative, actually. And I remember right before you went to Miss America, you took a stop in New York City and did something really awesome with them too.
Oh, yes, of course. I always forget about this. So the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is a national foundation. There is a Northwest chapter that covers about 5 states, including Washington, but their headquarters and their CEO is in New York. So right before Miss America, I was in New York. We had all the candidates there, all 50 of us, but I took a little detour. I went to Manhattan, where I got to go to the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation's headquarters and meet and talk with their CEO. Miss Oregon accompanied me, Sophia as well, and so we had an hour chat, and it was just great to actually talk to that leader of this huge organization that's leading cures and just medication and all kinds of resources for people in need. So that was a big triumph, for sure. Yeah.
Well, and I heard tonight we might get to see you perform too.
Yes, I'll be dancing. I'm very, very excited. My Miss America talent, and I get to see who this wonderful next Miss Seattle is, and I'm really excited. So thanks for having me here.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Maddie.
We'll see you later tonight. Give it up for Regan, Miss Washington 2022.
Bye, Maddie.
She is fabulous, and it's such an honor that I was able to pass the crown down to her to carry on the legacy. So we'll be excited to see who gets to join our sisterhood this coming June. I cannot begin to express our gratitude for our official photographer for tonight's competition, Dr. Sherry Backus. Where are you? Somewhere out in the audience. There you are. Thank you so much. She has graciously volunteered her time and expertise behind the shutter to help us capture incredible highlights from all evening. And she is known for her fabulous portrait photography. So if you ever had a chance to work with Sherry, she puts out some beautiful, beautiful work. So thank you so much for being here tonight and contributing your time and energy to us. All right, are you guys ready to begin the first phase of competition? Let's get on with it, right? All right, again, we practice. We can be louder than this. My last name's louder. Let's do it. Are we ready? There we go. All right, so our teens will showcase some of their active lifestyle and athletic ability while modeling some of their favorite workout gear. This phase of competition is designed to see how the contestant maintains a lifestyle of good physical health and whether she has a sense of confidence and self-assurance needed to become Miss Seattle Teen. This will account for 10% of her overall score. All right, first up, contestant number 1, Ellie McClary. Ellie is a senior at Black Hills High School and is a Running Start student at Sound Community College. Ellie stays active through high school cheerleading program where she's a varsity cheer captain who dedicates her weekdays to working out with her teammates. That was teen contestant number 1, Ellie McClary. Our second teen contestant is Alexa Whaley. Alexa is a sophomore at Olympia High School. To stay healthy, Alexa takes many supplements and makes nutritious smoothies, including ingredients like collagen greens and bee pollen. She also stays active through participation in cheer and going to yoga classes. Thank you. Teen contestant number 2, Alexa Whaley. Teen contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Macy is a junior at Hope William High School. Macy likes to stay active through runs, hikes, and competing on her varsity soccer and cheer teams. On the weekends, you'll find her taking her sheepadoodle, Meg, for long walks in her neighborhood. Thank you, teen contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Let's welcome teen contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. Emily is a junior at Mount Si High School. As a cheerleader, Emily stays active on the football field and in the gym, cheering on her favorite team, the Mount Si Wildcats. If she isn't cheering, she's taking dance classes or enjoying all the fun outdoor activities that Washington has to offer. That was teen contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. Taking the stage next is teen contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. Zariah is a senior at Bremerton High School. To stay active, Zariah plays competitive volleyball and throws shot and disc for the track and field team 4 times per week. She also loves to eat lots of fruits and stay mentally healthy by reading her Bible app and making time for herself. Thank you, Zariah. Next up is teen contestant number 7, Serena Fector. Serena is a senior at Columbia River High School and is in the Running Start program through Clark College. To stay fit, Serena works out with a personal trainer and boxes regularly at the gym and at home. She likes to maintain a healthy diet, which is easy since one of her favorite foods is salad. Serena stays mentally fit by painting and reading her Bible regularly. That was teen contestant number 7, Serena. Please welcome teen contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. Alexandria is a senior at Acosta Junior High School. Alexandria stays active and fit by playing sports like basketball and volleyball. She says, after I get rid of this thing, I plan to continue playing sports to stay physically and mentally fit. Thank you, Alexandria. Contestant number 8. Woo, that got me pumped up. I am all about staying healthy, both mentally and physically. I am in the field of mental health, so I'm all for some good mental health. And these teens seem like they have very well-rounded aspects of lifestyle. So let's go ahead and take a moment to introduce our second judge. They always have a really tough job on their hands. They're all like scribbling really fast on their papers back there, taking notes from the last days of competition. So our next judge who is hard at work is Michelle Philo-Mass. Did I say that right? I'm gonna try my best here. Michelle is a Miss Washington alumnus. Growing up in Bothell, she represented the Miss Northshore program in 1981, placing in the top 10 and receiving the Talent Award for her piano performance. She earned a bachelor's in communications from Western Washington University, and after starting her family, she returned to the Seattle Pacific University to get her residency teaching certificate. In addition to teaching general education for several years, she also specialized in music and drama. She co-created and operated Limelight Productions, which provided camp experiences for K through 12 students in music and drama and full musical productions for elementary schools. Worked closely with Bothell High School Theater Program as director, producer, and musical director for 8 years of their Broadway musical review and casting for Spring Miracles, which we're at Bothell High School in case you're wondering. That's where this is. She has owned and operated Michelle Boulot Mass Piano and Voice Studio for 35 years, which currently supports 30 students a week, while also working full-time as an employment consultant coach for developmentally disabled adults. She proudly boasts having worked with and coached Taryn Delaney Smith, Miss New York, and first runner-up to Miss America 2023. However, she considers her daughters and 2 sons to be her greatest accomplishment. Michelle is thrilled to be back amongst the Miss America pageant community. Let's give her a round of applause. Perfect stand and wave. I loved it. So good. Beautifully executed. A very special thanks goes out to Reflections School of Dance. Leading up to the competition, we held 2 in-person rehearsals at Reflections, and they really are the perfect location for these rehearsals to take place. Reflections School of Dance is in Mill Creek, and it provides dance instruction across all levels and age groups in a nurturing and positive environment. Thank you so much for allowing us to utilize your facilities to prepare for tonight's competition. Let's give them a round of applause. We would like to welcome to the stage our Miss Seattle's Teen 2022. She has served our community for the last year and is truly the embodiment of a fantastic title holder. She was honored to place 3rd runner-up at Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen last summer, winning an additional $750 in scholarships. That deserves a woohoo too. After a fabulous year full of love and strength provided by the power of Team Seattle and her family, she is here to channel her inner 80s goddess. Performing a jazz dance to the Power of Love by Huey Lewis and the News, please help me welcome Caitlin Gallo. Doing great. I have an incredibly bright future ahead of me too. Look at that. And Caitlin recently became Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen 2023 and will be returning to Miss Washington's teen competition. While she will have the support of another local organization. Oh, there it is. Look at that. While she will be running with Miss Auburn's teen organization, once you're part of Team Seattle, you're always part of Team Seattle. So we're really looking forward to cheering her on again this year. All right, well, since we were just featuring all of our title holders, why not feature our Miss Seattle 2022, Sophia De Silva? You want to come out and join me, Sophia? Sophia? I can talk to myself. Sophia? She's coming, she's coming.
Fires back here. I'm working.
They put you to work when you're a title holder.
They do. They really do.
Well, you have really been a trailblazer as Miss Seattle this
Oh my
year.
goodness,
You've
yeah.
done so much. Can you tell us about some of your favorite memories this year?
I have so many, but especially being my social impact initiative, being LGBTQI plus education, being a part of the Seattle Pride Parade was one of my favorite memories during my year of service. Being able to see the community and interact with them, the LGBT community especially, was such an amazing experience.
Awesome. That is so cool. And I still have that picture with your giant bow.
Oh my god,
It's so cute.
the giant,
I love
yeah,
it.
Maddie, she's a great photographer, got the whole thing in there.
It's very beautiful. So I'm glad you were able to be a part of the community, and I felt like you were always just running around Seattle, engaging
Oh my
with
gosh, I
community
think
members.
I did over 100 appearances, and keep in mind there's 52 weeks in a year, so that's on average about 2 appearances a week. And I had less than a year of service, so keep that all in mind during my time.
Yeah. So I actually heard that you had some help this morning too, because we had some private interviews happening with our judges.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was insane. There's so much. All the candidates are amazing. I can't speak any highly about that, especially the Miss. I gotta root for them especially, but they're all so talented and amazing. I got to speak with the judges a little bit this morning, got to know them and warm them up a little bit, and I'm super excited to see who they select, and I believe they'll do the best choice.
Awesome. So our teen contestants actually had an 8-minute interview this morning with our judges, and our Miss candidates had a 10-minute interview. So for our teens, it's worth 30% of the overall score. Our Miss, it's worth 35% of the overall score for the competition. In addition to the excellent interview skills, and the ideal title holder should also be a convincing and convicting public speaker and able to express her own opinions, like Sophia so eloquently did over this last year. The Miss contestants will now showcase their public speaking abilities through onstage interview portion of the competition. So this is essentially an extension of the private interview, and the questions for tonight's onstage interview were written by each of our judges following the private interview. The judge who wrote the onstage interview question as soon as the contestant's private interview concluded is also the judge who asked the first question to that candidate. Additionally, each contestant will present a brief statement about her social impact initiative. This may include an emphasis on the initiative's importance, the contestant's work and plans with that initiative, or any similar information. This is kind of an elevator pitch, 20-second spiel that is designed to pique your interest on an issue that is important to each contestant. Contestants were given the choice to either wear the same wardrobe that they wore for their private interview this morning, or another similar ensemble representing a modern professional businesswoman. The onstage interview and social impact initiative statement are scored together and represent 15% of the contestants scoring this evening. Sophia is going to assist us, so she has assumed the position to read our onstage questions tonight. So let's go ahead and welcome our first contestant to the stage, Claire Stromberg. Claire is a 23-year-old graduate from the University of Washington with her Bachelor of Arts in Medical Anthropology and Global Health.
Hi, Claire. Your question comes from Judge Shri Sani. The City of Seattle is listening to you. What message do you have tonight to share for them?
My message to the City of Seattle is the same message that I would give to the state of Washington and I think all 50 states in America. There's a lot of social division happening nowadays, and I just want to remind everybody that behind every single person, whether they're anonymous online or somebody you see in person, is a real person just like you who has feelings and emotions, and that we all need to take a moment to be kinder to each other.
Claire's social impact initiative is healthcare awareness and self-advocacy.
Each and every day at work, I advocate for my patients because I know exactly how important it is to have somebody in your corner looking out for your interests and the best outcome of your health. My goal in my professional life and through Miss Seattle is to make sure that every patient has the confidence and the tools to be their own greatest champion, to speak without shame when asking for help, and to be an expert witness to their own health. Every person deserves to have their medical concerns taken seriously, and the first step that each of us can take is having the knowledge to be our own greatest advocate. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. Up next is contestant number 2, Tatum Snow Kentnor. Tatum is a 20-year-old freshman at Wenatchee Valley College pursuing her Associates of the Arts degree.
Good evening, Tatum.
Hi.
Your question comes from Judge Michelle. How have you used your personal challenges to help you be successful rather than undermining your effort?
So I was diagnosed with the autism at the age of 15. and that was really hard for me since it was such a late diagnosis in my life. I've overcome these challenges by just working with my school administrators, working with my family, and just my friends and family around me to push through and make it through my life.
Tatum's social impact initiative is Open Hearts, Open Minds, moving beyond awareness and onto autistic acceptance.
I don't care. This is what a teacher told me when I informed them I was on a 504 plan. I don't care. No student should ever have to hear these words. The educational years play a successful part in becoming an adult. It is my mission as a future title holder to advocate for the 504 plans and IEPs in the classroom.
Thank you, contestant number 2, Tatum Kettner. Please help me welcome contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. Jessica is a 25-year-old doctoral student at Washington State University pursuing a PhD in chemistry.
Hi, Jessica. Your question comes from Judge Kodak. Do you think that Seattle's current minimum wage laws are beneficial for our economy?
I do think that the minimum wage laws in Seattle are beneficial for the economy. I think every person who has a job in this country deserves to have a living wage, and everyone, that's what America's all about, is the freedom to do whatever you want.
Jessica's social impact initiative is the Sisterhood of Science, building professional networks of women in STEM.
As a first-generation college student, I never would have imagined standing before you today about to graduate with my PhD in chemistry. I am so fortunate to be supported by a diverse network of scientists and mentors whose advice has been paramount in helping me navigate the complex path to becoming a research scientist, one that is often even more complex for students from underrepresented communities. As an educator, I work to strengthen this network, to include and support scientists from all backgrounds, and I'll continue to bring women into STEM spaces so that we can enrich academic culture and continue doing great science together.
Thank you, contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. Up next is contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. Rachel is a 21-year-old freshman at Washington State University and hopes to major in marketing.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Your question comes from Judge Dana. Please tell us what you want Seattle to know about you and your desires for the city.
Seattle is such an amazing city. Arguably, it is one of the most artistic cities, I believe, in the country. My promotion of arts and education can go so far with the help of organizations within the city of Seattle who have art space and can continue their work and their effort within schools. As Miss Seattle, it is my goal to encourage youth to participate in the arts, and teaming up with these organizations is going to help me do that.
Rachel's social impact initiative is Life in Color, the value of arts and education.
Growing up as a dancer and musician, I've experienced firsthand the benefits of participating in the arts. Students that are involved in arts programs are 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievement, and those that are in low socioeconomic households have a dropout rate of only 4%. It will be my goal over the next year to work diligently within the community and around the state, ensuring that students have access to a well-rounded education that includes arts programs. Because when we fight to keep arts alive, life becomes a lot more colorful.
That was contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. Our next contestant is number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Ellie is an 18-year-old freshman at Green River College majoring in education.
Good evening, Ellie.
Good evening.
Your question comes from Judge Becky. As a young reporter for an online social media company, what are some of the positive and negative social media influences?
I would say some positives of social media is being able to spread awareness about my social impact initiative, Cleaner Environment, Greener Futures. Some negatives can be getting negative comments about yourself online, but I'm someone who likes to focus on positivity, and so if you see a mean comment, just delete it, because it's just someone else's opinion, and what you think of yourself matters way more.
Ellie's social impact initiative is Cleaner Environment, Greener Futures.
My fellow Washingtonians, over 1,100 of us will die this year due to air pollution. And as leaders, we must act now so that future generations can enjoy Washington's beauty. As an advocate for taking care of our environment, I have picked up over 3 tons of litter and organized large-scale cleanups in Washington state. Cleaner environment, greener futures. It starts with me, it starts with you, it starts with all of us.
Thank you, contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Let's welcome contestant number 6 to the stage, Lauren Sturgill. Lauren is a 20-year-old junior at Seattle University, majoring in nursing with a minor in psychology.
Hi, Lauren.
Hello.
Your question comes from Judge Shree. Do you have a life motto that you live by?
Yes. In nursing, I say this to myself every day. Whenever I see a patient, I want them to be happier than they were before they met me. And I will use this as Miss Seattle when I interact with my community and people from all backgrounds. And you all should too, because we need to spread positivity in our communities, especially after this pandemic. Thank you.
Lauren's social impact initiative is Exercise is My Superpower.
Imagine your heart leaping out of your chest, walls caving in, as you lay in a ball crying. This was me, and maybe even you too. But through exercise, I have found an outlet to help me reduce anxiety and improve my mental health. My mission is simple. Exercise is my superpower, improving mental health through movement.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. Here is contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee.
You good there, Charlotte?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
You look fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
She looks fantastic. Your question comes from Judge Michelle. What constitutes new and experimental opera, and how is it emergence changing the opera industry?
New music and new opera is being created by a diverse amount of composers who are telling their stories that talk about the world as it is now. This is moving opera into the future, not just into the past.
Charlotte's social impact initiative is It's Not You, It's Emotional Abuse.
You're such an embarrassment. Just get over it. You will never be enough. These are real words victims of emotional abuse hear every day. As a survivor myself, I know the lasting impact these words have. The most recent statistics from the CDC on emotional abuse in children are from 2005. That is 18 years without new research. With your help, we can continue to reach youth who are falling through the cracks so that every child will find the confidence in themselves.
Thank you, contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee. Let's welcome contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. Kaylee is a 20-year-old junior at the University of Washington, majoring in political science and English.
Hi, Kaylee.
Hi.
Your question comes from Judge Kodak. Do you think social media networks have the right to collect personal data since these platforms are free?
This is obviously a very tricky issue, and I really feel like it's about riding a line. Gathering data so that way you can better promote your platform to a new audience and engage more people is something businesses should probably be able to do, but selling that information to third-party outsiders or just using it in any sort of nasty way is definitely something that should be strongly discouraged and not allowed.
Kaylee's social impact initiative is the real emergency.
Imagine knowing that you could buy life-saving medication or food, but not both. This is the reality for 1/3 of Americans. When going to the hospital can put you in debt for the rest of your life, we have to start questioning the efficiency of our healthcare system. Seattle, join me in finding the antidote to healthcare inequity.
Thank you, contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. Please help me welcome contestant number 9, JJ Brown. JJ is a 27-year-old graduate of Eastern Washington University with a Bachelor's of Business Administration focusing on marketing.
Hi, JJ.
Hello.
Your question comes from Judge Dana. When you lost your stepmom to cancer, how did this shift your overall perspective on life?
Wow. It was really a huge life change, obviously. I ended up becoming a caretaker for a parent who has a traumatic brain injury, my father, and I really had to step into the role of being a family leader. Not only was it hard to deal with that loss, I was still a college student. I had finals coming up, and also just had a whole year of about to be a pandemic ahead of me. So when people are served a scoopful of hard, I got a couple extra ones that year. But really, it helped me kind of establish coming into my own, growing as a young woman, growing as that leader, that familial leader, but then outside within my community, and figuring out how to pick myself up again and be resilient.
JJ's social impact initiative is Count Me In, financial education.
Financial inequity is growing exponentially, widening the gap between the poorest citizens and those with the greatest means. Research shows substantial correlations between low financial literacy and inequality associated with poverty. As Miss Seattle, I will continue to make an impact, providing financial literacy education throughout our communities. I'm partnered with over a dozen organizations to deliver programming, speak at events, and curate online content. I am committed to service and making our world more equitable.
Thank you, contestant number 9, JJ Brown. Here comes contestant number 10, Quinn Newell. Quinn is an 18-year-old senior at Olympia High School and hopes to pursue a degree in criminal justice in the future.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi.
Your question comes from Judge Becky. What is your favorite true crime drama show, or what inspired you to become a homicide detective?
I think my true crime drama show is definitely a show that I watch on YouTube, and it's my favorite artist, Kendall Ray.
Quinn's social impact initiative is Friend Me, Don't Bully Me, advocating and spreading awareness for in-school and online bully victims.
21% of students 12 through 18 experience bullying in public schools and 37% online. With effects such as self-image, friendships, and mental health, bullying takes over one's mind to create anxiety, depression, and can even result in suicide. With this subject being very personal to me, as a victim of bullying and harassment myself, I, as a leader in our community, plan to stand up to be a leader to our students, advocate, spread awareness, and create the better resources our students need and deserve to be educated, safe, and happy.
Thank you, contestant number 10, Quinn Newell. Our final contestant is number 11, Linda Zhang. Linda is a 25-year-old graduate of the University of Washington with a Bachelor of Arts in History International Studies and a minor in microbiology.
Good evening, Linda.
Hello, hello.
Your question comes from Judge Shreve. Why you? Why should you be the next Miss Seattle?
I would like to be the next Miss Seattle because I believe I am able to represent Seattle to the greatest capability. I was born, I was raised, and I went to school in the great city of Seattle. It would be my honor and privilege to advocate as representative for Miss Seattle. Thank you.
Linda's social impact initiative is Closing the Gap, elevating K through 12 and post-secondary education.
Let's be real. The pandemic has had a devastating impact on our education systems. Our parents, students, and educators have not gotten the support they need. As a result, I have advocated and helped fundraise to supplement education fees. And most importantly, as Miss Seattle, I strongly encourage more to become involved in the field. Be a mentor, a volunteer, a coach, because every child, every student deserves to gain the life skills they need to be prepared for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. And thank you so much, Sophia, for helping us with this phase of competition. Ladies and gentlemen, boy oh boy, this is a group of extremely intelligent and articulated women. Let's give them one more giant round of applause. Scholarship is one of the 4 points of the Miss America crown, and these ladies are scholars who will definitely be future leaders in this world. We would like to extend a huge thank you to another one of our sponsors, Coastal Contours by Ashley McKinley. Coastal Contours provides luxury custom spray tanning and teeth whitening and has both mobile and in-studio options available for your convenience. Get the perfect spray tan for vacations, competitions, weddings, or just everyday life. They even offered a special exclusive discount rate for all of our contestants so they could feel and look the best for tonight's competition. Coastal Contours has generously sponsored spray tans for our 2023 Team Seattle title holders throughout their reign. Thank you so much for your support, Coastal Contours. Let's give them one more round of applause. Are your hands tired of clapping yet? Okay, let's shake them out. Everyone shake them out. I can't see you, so I really hope you're doing this too. All right, we're ready again. We were reset for it. All right, we're going to introduce a couple of our auditors. We introduced a couple of our judges already who are responsible for choosing the next Miss Seattle and Miss Seattle's team. And we'll have the opportunity to meet the remaining judges as well. But we also have two incredible volunteers serving as auditors this evening. All of our adjudication and auditing rules and regulations come from the Miss America and Miss America's Teen national offices. These rules specify that the highest and lowest scores from each phase of competition are dropped. The remaining scores are then totaled and weighted according to the phase of competition. The top scores from our outstanding teens and the top scores from our Miss contestants are then crowned as our new Miss Seattle's Teen and Miss Seattle. Our auditor uses a computer spreadsheet to calculate these scores, and the second auditor uses the old school pen and paper method. The two auditors then confer with each other to ensure that everything is accurately calculated. Our first auditor tonight is Liz Smith. Liz Smith grew up in Alaska, where she graduated from Robert Service High School, which, fun fact, our former Miss America, Emma Broyles, actually went to that high school. So a little connection you have there, Liz. She moved to Washington State shortly thereafter and began working at an automotive chain of stores in management and IT. She furthered her knowledge and went on to obtain a bachelor's degree in information technology and administrative management from Central Washington University. She has held senior leadership titles in a variety of industries, including automotive, healthcare, and technology, and is currently working at Microsoft. She takes pride in mentoring others to help them thrive in jobs and reach goals that they would have previously considered unattainable. She is a leader focused on empowering women in the technology industry and technology-related fields. Liz lives in Snohomish, Washington with her husband Corey and their two dogs, Riley and Callie. Please welcome Liz Smith. My auditors, I didn't have you practice standing and waving, but you gotta stand up and wave. You're like, I'll sit. Okay, I get it, I understand. All right, so I do love a couple rhinestones or 2 or 200, don't you? I mean, we're here, right? We have crowns on our heads down here in this corner. I mean, we're all at the Miss Seattle competition, so rhinestones kind of got to be there. Well, for all of the coolest competition jewelry, you can turn to Crown Jewel Designs, another one of our amazing sponsors for our program. From retail to custom jewelry and accessories to partnering with experts in the field, Crown Jewel Designs is everything a pageant contestant could need. Our 2023 title holders will each receive custom earrings thanks to Crown Jewel Designs. Thank you so much for your support for our program. We are going to keep the competition moving right along. Like I said, I'm trying to get you out of here before midnight. So we're going to our next phase of competition. I really hope it's before midnight, guys. We're not going that long. Our next phase of competition is talent. Here, judges are evaluating the contestants' overall music selection and performance, technical skill level, and entertainment value, interpretive ability, stage presence, and on-stage personality. We will begin with our teen contestants, and this accounts for 40% of their total score. Are we ready for talent backstage? Yes. All right. Our first contestant is Ellie McClary. Yeah, Ellie has been singing for 6 years in a multitude of school choirs. During her freshman year of high school, she sang in a festival choir at Carnegie Hall in New York City. Singing The Story by Brandi Carlile, please welcome to the stage Ellie McClary.
All of these lines across my face tell you the story of who I am. So many stories of where I've been and how I've got to where I jumped across the mountain tops, swam all across the ocean blue. I crossed all the lines and I broke all the rules, but baby, I broke them all for you. Oh, because even when I was flat broke, you made me feel like $1,000,000. You do, and I was made for you. Oh yeah, well it's true, and I was made for you.
Thank you, team candidate number 1, Ellie McClary. Our next contestant is number 2, Alexa Whaley. Alexa started cheering for the Thurston County Youth Football League in the 3rd grade. She has always enjoyed the energy and spirit that cheer brings. She's now currently at Olympia High School cheerleading and just completed her first state competition with the Olympia High Squad. Performing Glamorous by Fergie, please welcome Alexa Whaley.
Thank you so much, Alexa Whaley. Our next contestant has been singing for almost her entire life. She chose the song A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from the 1950s classic Cinderella to remind us to not give up on our hopes and dreams. Please welcome to the stage teen contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come shining through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come
Thank you, teen contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Contestant number 5 has been singing since the age of 3. She became a professional stage actress at just 11 years old when she portrayed Skater and was the understudy for the little girl in the Fifth Avenue Theater's production of the Broadway musical Ragtime. She won many regional and national talent competitions and is currently a student at the Village Institute for Performing Arts School in Issaquah. Performing Jolene by Dolly Parton, please welcome Emily Hamilton.
Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare with the flame and locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. And I can easily understand how you could come and take my man, but please don't take him just because you can. Please don't take him just because you can.
Thank you, team contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. Movement as an expression of praise, worship, and faith has been a part of the African American experience. Stemming from a rich culture and church tradition, liturgical dance and mime as a part of worship service is a way for worshipers of all age to praise God. Zariah ministered in liturgical dance since she was just 4 years old. Get ready to be inspired by her performance to I'll Still Bless You by Naomi Rain.
Yes, I'll still bless you in the middle of the storm, in the middle of my trial. I'll still bless you in the middle of the road when I don't know where to go. I'll still bless you in the middle of my storm, in the middle of my trial. I'll still bless you when I'm in the middle of the road and I don't know which way to go. I'll still bless you. I'll still bless you. I'll still bless you. Oh, I've got a reason to bless you, yeah. I've got a reason to bless you. I've got a reason to bless your name. You've been faithful. You've been faithful. You've been so good to me. You've been so good. Come on, just lift up your praise. Just lift up your worship to Him. You've been so good. You've been so good. With this house, this body, be filled with your praise. Be filled with your praise. We bless your name.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. Singing has been her passion since she was a young girl. Tonight, she will share that passion by singing the jazz song Blue Skies from White Christmas. Please welcome teen contestant number 7, Serena Factor.
I was blue, just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came a knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore.
blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. I never saw the sun shining so bright. I never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, when my heart will fly. Oh, blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies from now on.
Thank you, teen contestant number 7, Serena Fector. Teen contestant number 8 has been singing since before she could even talk, and she hasn't stopped since. She sings the national anthem for her school and sings about everywhere else too. Performing the R&B hit I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston, please welcome to the stage Alexandria Matthews.
Share my life, take me for what I am. 'Cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. Passion inside, can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Don't make me close my door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stand my arms if you dare. I must imagine you there. Don't walk away from me, no. Don't walk away from me. Don't you dare walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you.
Thank you so much, Alexandria. Those teens are quite a talented group, wouldn't you say so? Now you guys are getting the hang of the cheering and clapping thing. I love it. We're almost halfway there and you finally got it. Okay, speaking of talented young women, we would like to welcome to the stage a truly incredible young woman who held the title of Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2020 and 2021, and who is our current reigning Miss Washington's teen, Madison Zantello. Madison is a freshman studying vocal performance at Pacific Lutheran University. Recently, she was featured in a lead role performing the part of Adina at Pacific Lutheran's full stage opera production of The Elixir of Love. It is extremely rare for a freshman to receive a lead role, if that tells you anything about how talented Madison is. In addition to her many operatic arias, Madison is also a fabulous jazz vocalist. Tonight she will be performing her own interpretation of Jane Monet's rendition of Honeysuckle Rose by Fats Waller. Please welcome to the stage our Miss Washington's teen, Madison Zantello.
Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Now don't buy sugar, you'll just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, and it's sweet when you stir it up. when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips. Seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Don't buy your sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, and it's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Rose. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop inside, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Don't buy your sugar, you just have to touch my cup. You're my sugar, and it's sweet when you stir it up. When I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, seems the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Honeysuckle rose, honeysuckle rose. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. My goodness knows, my honeysuckle rose. Yeah.
Wow, you're just so talented. Well, come on over here. I have some words to say, and I also I have a gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. So I would love to hear a little bit about some of your experience as Miss Washington's teen.
Well, my experience has been different from others. I was crowned after Morgan Greco alongside Miss America. Well, and she's also Miss America's teen, so that's a huge deal. And my year has been amazing so far. I've just been a college student. I'm attending Pacific Lutheran University. I'm a vocal performance major and done lots of opera studies with my professor, Dr. Soon Cho. And just recently, I attended a community event at El Centro de la Raza in Federal Way, which is a skate rink. And it was a huge community event to provide opportunities to families and kids in our community who need the extra help, and plus we were all roller skating, so it was so fun. Two Worlds Collide pageant and my love for roller skating, so that was super, super fun.
Well, it sounds like you've had a pretty incredible year, and you've still got some time left, so I'm sure you'll do some more pretty incredible things. But if you haven't followed her on social media, that's a great place to stay updated on all the things that Madison's up to. Well, thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
The curtain closed on her and she didn't realize it. All right, well, we would like to thank another program sponsor, the Winkleman Law Firm. With expertise in a wide variety of topics from employment law to personal injury, family law, and estate planning, the Winkleman Law Firm is ready to discuss any civil matter with you. Thank you so much for supporting our program this evening. All right, before you get up from your seat, I need all eyes and ears up here. Sometimes I teach 9th graders, so this is my teaching skills right here. You may have noticed that there are some fun containers out in the lobby with contestants' photos attached to them, and this is our Popular Audience Choice Award. This actually began about a couple weeks ago with an online voting platform and continues through intermission this evening. So it means you have like about 15 more minutes to place your votes, and also you can vote online or in person. So if you want to use a credit card, you can always do it online. And we also have dollar bills. Just drop them in the bucket. Great way to support your favorite candidate. The contestant with the highest number of votes will win and receive 50% of the total funds raised up to the $250 scholarship prize, and the remaining funds will go towards the Seattle Scholarship Organizations to provide additional scholarships and operational needs that make tonight's event possible. So please vote generously. Generously. We are also going to be around the theater and the lobby selling tickets for our 50-50 raffle. So this is another fun way to generously donate, but also chances to win. So 50-50 means that 50% of what is in that bucket once we're finished with our raffle goes back to one lucky winner. So while you're purchasing all those tickets, keep that in mind. Our price right now, I think, if you win, which would be a nice dinner for a family of 4, is $114. But you obviously want to win more, so you got to donate more to win more. That's kind of how this thing works. So generously donate to our 50-50 raffle as well and go get those raffle tickets. One last announcement. If there are any current Miss America local, state, or national title holders, including any state sparkles or any former Miss Seattle, Miss Emerald City title holders, please make your way backstage at the end of intermission and we will allow you to announce yourselves on stage. And then we are going to break for a 10-minute intermission. So when we come back, the talent portion continues, and at the end of the night, we will finally find out who our new Miss Seattle and Miss Seattle's teen is. So 3, 2, 1, go be generously voting in the lobby and rush to the bathroom. I'll see you after intermission.
Not for me. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. I keep it simple, you're not too proud. We'll take the quiet over the crowd. With empty pockets, we'll live out loud. We don't need no treasure, we don't need no crown. So my oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. My oh my, oh my, oh my, do you see what I see? My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. I got a lot of loving for free.
This life is funny, it don't make sense. You got it all figured out, you're still a mess.
Put on that old suit,
put on that dress.
My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of love for free. My oh my, oh my, oh my, do you see what I see? My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of love for free. I got a lot of love for free. And we don't need nothing fancy, just a skyline and a view, hand in hand, down to Lindsay. We got it all and we got nothing, and there's nothing left to do. My oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. My oh my, oh my, oh my, do you see what I see? My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. My oh my, oh my, oh my, that money's not for me. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. My oh my, oh my, oh my, do you see what I see? See what I see? My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. I got a lot of loving for free. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto, cause I got a lot of loving for free. I got a lot of loving for free. I talk with a mouthful, but I couldn't be sweeter. You're on my cutie in my own way. I won't play, follow the leader. And I don't look like them, I ain't worried about it. I don't talk like them, I ain't worried about it. I know I'm a gem, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, cause I'm a lady. Hey. Yes, I'm a lady. Come on, I'm a lady. All my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you're proud to be a lady. I know I laugh so loud, and I might cry too much. Come on, to all those judgy eyes, I got a whole lot of love. 'Cause I don't roll like them, I ain't worried about it. I don't move like them, I ain't worried about it. I know I'm a gem, but I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, 'cause I'm a lady. I'm a lady, yeah, yeah. Cause I'm a lady. All my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you proud to be a lady. All my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you proud to be a lady. And I'm pretty cute and I'm pretty smart. And when I break it down, it's a work of art. And if you feel the same, can you participate? I wanna see you shake, I wanna hear you say I'm pretty cute and I'm pretty smart. And when I break it down, it's a work of art. And if you feel the same, can you participate? I wanna see you shake, I wanna hear you say. And I don't look like them, I don't talk like them. I know I'm a gem, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, 'cause I'm a lady. I don't roll like them, I ain't worried about it. I don't move like them, I ain't worried about it. I know I'm a gem, but I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, 'cause I'm a lady. Yes, I'm a lady. I'm a lady. Oh my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you proud to be a lady. Oh my girls, show 'em you a lady. Tell the world, say you proud to be a lady. I know that you like me, and it's kind of frightening. Standing here waiting, and I became
sit back and enjoy the ride.
Spin you around on the chandeliers, head over heels like tears for fears you love. No, I can't get enough. Losing my cool, but I'm staying alive. Dancing the rain just to kiss the night that you touch. Oh, if it's like love. Oh, hey. Don't need drama. I just need one word to get to you. Just tell me now, do you want it? 'Cause these
All right, we are back, it looks like. Welcome back. Did everyone generously give during intermission? Love to hear it. Did also everyone get one of these incredible program books out in the lobby? Woo, awesome. Love to hear that too. So a huge show, oh my gosh, words. We're halfway there. A huge shout out goes to one of our board members and my mom, Lee Louder, for putting these together. Also, thank you so much to Duval Print and Post for printing the program books. They look amazing. We all also hope that you were able to cast your vote for audience choice and you got your 50-50 raffle tickets. We'll be holding that drawing towards the end of tonight's competition. We would like to recognize some very special young women who are with us this evening. Please help me to welcome our visiting current Miss America title holders, as well as former Team Seattle title holders. All right, I got a long list, so bear with me here. So first up, we have Kayla Sousa, Miss Greater Vancouver 2023. Abby Barber, Miss Tri-Cities Teen 23. Haley Fisher, Miss Tri-Cities. Maddie Wallingford, Miss Greater Vancouver's Teen. Natalie Myers, Miss Auburn. Lauren Fairstead, Miss Grace Harbor. Sailor Hakila, Miss Grace Harbor Teen. Courtney Glenn, Miss West Sound. Angelia McGoran, Miss Thurston County. Brayna Blackwood, Miss Puget Sounds Teen. Courtney Schumann, Miss East Cascades. Sydney Brandt, Miss Northwest Teen. Esty Swan, Miss King County's Teen. Haley Kendall, I can't read your last name, Miss Kendall Gray, Miss Hazel. So, okay, great, cool. Emma Utterback, Miss Ording's Teen. Rayleigh Jean Owens, Miss Cherry Blossom's Teen. Tia Williams, Miss Clark County's Teen. Maddie Zantello, Miss Washington's Teen. And her sparkle. Regan Gallo, Miss Washington. And the Queen Ocean herself. Okay. We are on former Seattle's now. We have Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2014, Haley Sturgill. Miss Seattle 2017, 2020, and 2021, Gabriella Sturgill. Miss Seattle 1989, Becky Sommers. Miss Seattle 1988, Talia Watland. And she was also Miss Washington in 1999. So Young Kwan, Miss Seattle 1991. That's the coolest thing. Her name's on the back of it too. They used to do that. Miss Seattle, Miss Emerald City 2018, Madison Lyons. Miss Seattle 2022, Sophia De Silva. And I'm Miss Emerald City 2020.
2020, 2021, then you were also Miss Washington.
Yes, that's me.
Fun fact, if you didn't know, Maddie and I were also roommates at one point. Welcome to, oh geez.
Okay, that was a lot of names.
It was.
All right, so thank you so much for all of our title holders and former Team Seattle for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here and cheer on our new Team Seattle team members.
Yes, 101st Miss Seattle.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Finally, we would like to thank anyone who is here who is a title holder or contestant in another pageant system. Team Seattle welcomes everyone and would like to wish you all the best of luck in your individual competitions. We also want to invite you to apply to compete in next year's Team Seattle competition.
Hold on a minute. We have not even crowned my replacement yet, and the recruiting for next year has already begun. Well, either way, our applications will always be posted on the Miss Seattle website at www.missseattle.org at the end of the summer.
Woo. We've got another fabulous sponsor shout out. Love by the Slice Baking and Catering Company provides everything you need for your next special occasion. Whether it's a wedding, a themed party, a dessert buffet, or anything else, Love by the Slice is ready to help make your event one to remember.
They don't just make amazing desserts, they also transform lives. Every purchase helps employs young adults experiencing homelessness and provides support to all individuals in underserved communities. Thank you so much for extending that support to our program, Love by the Slice.
We are ready. Oh no, let's give them a round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm so frazzled by how many names I just read off.
You're doing great, don't stress it.
We are ready to continue the competition and move on to the Miss contestants in their portion of competition. Like I said, we want to get out here before 1 a.m., right? Yeah, we're moving it along. Again, the judges will be evaluating the contestants. Don't laugh at that.
We're very serious here.
Very serious. 1 a.m. is our goal. Again, the judges will be evaluating the contestants' preparatory and performance skills, their selection, interpretive ability, technical skill, execution, technique, control, stage presence, and onstage personality. The talent portion of the competition accounts for 35% of the contestants' overall score.
Taking the stage now is contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. Claire has been singing her whole life and has played piano since she was 7 years old. She's inspired by the many nights of her childhood she spent watching and singing along to the Lawrence Bulk Show with her grandmother. Performing Let's Never Stop Falling in Love by Pink Martini, please welcome to the stage contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg.
I wish a falling star could fall forever and sparkle through the clouds and stormy weather. And in the darkness of the night, the star would shine a glimmering light and hover above our love. Please hold me close and whisper that you love me, and promise that your dreams are only of me. When you are near, everything's clear. Earth is a beautiful heaven. Always I hope we can shine like the stars and forever be floating above. I know a falling star can't fall forever, but let's never stop falling in love.
Claire Stromberg. Tatum has always had a love for dance and performing on stage. Tonight, she is sure to entertain you with her favorite style of dance, musical theater. She hopes you enjoy her take on I'm Available from the musical Mr. Wonderful. Please help me welcome Tatum Snow Kentnor.
When you're booking, if you're looking for a classy act, I'm available. I'm available. Have you ever seen anything so absolutely captivating? Aren't I adorable? Couldn't you just die? Have I ever told you I was single? If you're aching to be making a discovery, I'm available.
That was contestant 2, Tatum Snow Kentnor. We are happy to thank another one of our program sponsors, the Brothers Tree Services, LLC, specializing in tree and stump removal, trimming, limbing, pruning, and more. Keep your homes looking their best and your property safe by calling the Brothers Tree Service for all of your tree landscaping needs. Yeah, please applaud that. One second. Just double check if we're good. As part of her scientific outreach, Jessica does demonstrations at schools and events to show how fun and accessible science can be. Demonstrating some interesting properties of matters, please welcome Jessica Carter, contestant number 3.
Some of my favorite science experiments are ones that are both fun and easily accessible, which is why everything that's being used in this demo today can actually be purchased at the grocery store and can be recreated at home. So in my reaction vessel, I have just a little bit of water, and to that I'm gonna go ahead and add some dish soap and a little bit of food coloring, just for fun. So today we're gonna be doing what's called a dry ice snake reaction. So to do that, we need to talk a little bit about the science behind dry ice. So dry ice is CO2, which means that in our solid, for every 1 carbon molecule, there's 2 oxygen molecules. Dry ice freezes at negative 109 degrees Fahrenheit, which compared to the temperature that water freezes, that's 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very cold, so we need to be very careful. Dry ice at room temperature has this really interesting property where instead of going from a solid to a liquid, it goes from a solid straight to a gas. Going from one phase of matter to another is called a phase transition. And the phase transition specifically from a solid to a gas is called sublimation, which is what we're going to use for our reaction today. So I'm going to go ahead and add some dry ice to our reaction vessel. If I can get it to fit. There we go. And as you can see, it's going to immediately start bubbling. And so this is why it's called a snake reaction, is because the bubbles are going to continue to come out of the reaction vessel for like the next 10 minutes, crawling out of it like a snake. So what's happening here is that CO2 gas is being released during the sublimation process of the dry ice and reacting with the soap. Thank you all so much. I hope you learned something new today and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. We have another sponsor shout out for Grit and Grace Consulting. Another one of our fabulous program sponsors is Grit and Grace Consulting. Prioritize purpose over pressure. Dive deep into using your unique gifts Empower yourself to make a difference. Grit and Grace Consulting provides the very best in competition preparation. Whether you want to focus on interview prep, personal branding, walking and modeling, or anything else, Grit and Grace Consulting provides intentional, one-on-one customized service for all of your pageant needs. If you mention the Miss Seattle program book advertisement, and you can receive a 10% discount off your first session. Thank you for your support, Grit and Grace Consulting. Contestant number 4 started dancing at the age of 7. Growing up in dance, she discovered a passion for being on the stage. As she moved into different phases of her life, her love for dance and performing has never wavered. Hoping to share this piece of her life with you tonight, please welcome candidate number 4 to the stage as she performs a jazz dance to Just Like Fire by Pink.
I know that I'm running out of time. I want it all. And I'm wishing they stop trying to turn me off. I want it all. And I'm walking on a wire, trying to go higher. Feels like I'm surrounded by clowns and liars. Even when I give it all away, I want it all. We came here to run, run, run. We came here to run, run, run. Just like fire, burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anywhere. Just like magic, I'll be flying free. I'ma disappear when they come for me. I kick that ceiling, what you gonna say? No one can be just like me anywhere. Just like fire. So look, I came here to run it, just cause nobody's done it. Y'all don't think I can run it, but look, I've been here, I've done it. Impossible, please, watch I do it with ease. You just gotta believe, come on with me. Just like fire, burning up the way. If I can light the world up for just one day, watch this madness, colorful charade. No one can be just like me anywhere.
That was contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. Ellie has been singing for as long as she can remember and loves to inspire others through song. She chose her talent tonight to remind everyone of the power of love. Performing her rendition of Halo by Beyonce, please welcome contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman.
Remember those walls we built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I found my angel now. Feels like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't ever gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can feel your halo. I pray it won't fade away. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. I pray it won't fade away. You hit me like a ray of sun, burning through your darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light.
Thank you, contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Wanting to learn more about her heritage, Lauren took up Irish dancing 10 years ago, and she hasn't stopped since. She is excited to share her love of dance and the Irish culture with you tonight to her self-choreographed soft shoe dance to River Dance's Reel Around the Sun. Please welcome contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill.
contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. A passionate singer and performer, Charlotte began her classical vocal training at 7 years old with the San Francisco Girls Chorus. She toured internationally with a group, recorded 2 albums, and was in the Grammy-nominated opera Verio. Performing an arrangement of Coup de Sortie, please welcome contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee.
Cru da sorte, amor tirano, questa primi odimi a fe, non velor, terror, ne fano, pariga quel che io provo in me. Che spero, oh Dio consiglio, chi conforto mi dai là. Ci vuol disinvoltura, non puoi esamine paura, perché sono si vedrà, si vedrà. Già so che pratica quasi l'effetto d'un sguardo languido, d'un sospiro, sguardo maligni, come si fa? Sì, 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 sguardo maligni, come si fa? Sì, sguardo maligni, come si fa?
Thank you, contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee. Everyone knows about the crazy emotions that come with love, but before the storm hits, it's oh so quiet. Performing musical theater on point, please welcome to the stage contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Simple, the sky up above. Simple is caving in. Wow, wow. Never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love, you wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over, and then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh, but soon again, shh, starts another big riot. You blow a fuse, sing boom, so what's the use? Wow, wow, when you fall in love.
Thank you, contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. When JJ was 7, Santa brought her a karaoke machine for Christmas. Since the moment she picked up that microphone, she has loved to entertain. She is here tonight fulfilling her rock star fantasies with a rock ballad meets country hit by the Eagles. Singing Desperado, please welcome contestant number 9, JJ Brown.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, and I know that you got your reasons. But these things that are pleasing you will hurt you. shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how that feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late.
That was contestant number 9, JJ Brown. Quinn started dancing 6 years ago. With ballet being her main focus, she always enjoys doing jazz, hip hop, and contemporary dance. Performing a self-choreographed jazz dance to Confident by Demi Lovato, please welcome contestant number 10, Quinn Nouvelle.
It's time for me to take it. I'm the boss right now, not gonna fake it. Now when you go down, 'cause this is my game, and you better come to play. I used to hold my freak back, now I'm letting go. I make my own choice, yeah, I run the show. So leave the lights on, no you can't make me behave. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be out of my mind. But you've had me underrated, rated. What's wrong with being confident? What's wrong with being confident? It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied up? 'Cause this is my ground, and I'm dangerous, and you can get off. But it's all about me tonight. So you say I'm complicated, that I must be out of my mind. But you've had me underrated.
Thank you, contestant number 10, Quinn Noel. We would like to thank another one of our fantastic sponsors, the Community Aunties organization. Aunties provided leadership and mentorship through love, and they move in a spirit of grace, compassion, and reconciliation. Supporting young people in our local communities, the Community Aunties provide incredible sponsors for so many. Thank you so much for being a program sponsor, Community Aunties. They are still setting up the piano, which means that I get to tell jokes. All right, what's the most condescending bear? You guys have heard this one before. Anybody? Anybody? No. Good guess, though. Great effort. A panda. I know, it's a knee slapper. It's definitely a knee slapper. All right, I'll call it quits on the jokes for right now. One more. Okay, so I'm in mental health, right? So knock knock. Good response. That was great. HIPAA. I don't know. I can't tell you. That was courtesy of someone in the audience. Okay. Now let's move on. Maybe we'll move on. Popularly known as the Minute Waltz or the Little Dog Waltz, this piece is inspired by a little dog chasing its tail. Animated and lively, please sit back and enjoy Frédéric Chopin's Waltz in D-flat major, performed by contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. Thank you, contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. And with that, we have finished the night's talent portion of competition. Can we give another round of applause for all of tonight's contestants? I can tell you it's a huge amount of pressure to get on stage and perform in front of a panel of judges and a live audience. These young women have done an incredible job showing off their abilities this evening. A huge thank you goes out to another program sponsor, Casamia of Hoquiam. We are so thankful to have your support, even as far out as Grays Harbor area. Casamia has been serving homestyle Italian for over 70 years and is a family-owned restaurant known for award-winning pizza, pasta, salads, and sandwiches. Thank you so much for your support for tonight's program. All right, judges, your job gets harder and harder, but I would like to announce or introduce another member of our honored judges panel tonight, Becky Sommers. Becky Sommers, as you saw earlier, she walked with our former Miss Seattle group, was Miss Seattle 1989, and first runner-up to Miss Washington, as well as first runner-up at the National Sweetheart Pageant. Her Miss America scholarships paid for her degree at Northwest University, and she has gone on to follow her platform path to leadership training, life coaching, and designed and implemented leadership curriculum. She also produced citywide events and Girl Power Conference called Genuine Girls. Her experience with the Miss America program also inspired her to work in the political arena. And she was the executive secretary for a lead congressman in the California legislature. She has been an entrepreneur and business owner of fitness clubs and a real estate broker in Alaska and here currently in the Seattle area. She is a mother of 3 and continues to sing in the worship band at Gold Creek Community Church and loves her creative work in real estate, caring for her clients, guiding and navigating the crazy Seattle area market. Boy, I bet it has been crazy the last couple of years. Goodness gracious. Please welcome Becky Sommers. Perfect execution of the stand and wave. 10 out of 10. I'd give you 10 points for that one. We may be finished with a talent competition, but the showcase of incredible abilities does not stop there. Throughout her year of service, Sophia has felt the love and support from those around her. She can't even begin to fathom where she would be without her time as Miss Seattle. At last year's competition, she received the Top Talent and Top Evening Wear Awards, in addition to being crowned Miss Seattle 2022. Her awards continued at Miss Washington, where she received a Preliminary Talent Award, Preliminary Evening Award, Preliminary On-Stage Interview and Social Impact Pitch Award, and was first runner-up to Miss Washington. In total, she had another $5,000 worth of scholarships. She dedicates this performance to her family, friends, Team Seattle, and especially her directors, Ross and Lana. Wishing to spend her last night enjoying the memories we had together, here is All I Ask, performed by Miss Seattle 2022, Sophia De Silva.
That's not right. I could try to sing that. I don't know if you guys would enjoy that, though.
I believe my heart at the door. I won't say a word. They've all been said before, you know. So why don't we just play pretend, like we're not scared of what is coming next, or scared of having nothing left. Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no time or all I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use.
lies they speak for me. No one knows me like you do. And since you're the only one that mattered, tell me, who do I run to? Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I'll never love again? Let this be a lesson in love. Let this be the way we remember us. I don't wanna be cruel or vicious, and I ain't asking for forgiveness. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I'll never love again?
Thank you so much, Sophia, for sharing your incredible talents with us. Your dedication to the role as Miss Seattle has truly changed the lives of so many in our community, and you will forever be part of Team Seattle. We would also like to take a moment to recognize and thank our state executive directors for Miss Washington and Miss Washington's teen, Peggy Miller and Crystal Ramos. Together, Peggy and Crystal are true leaders guiding all of the local organizations and title holders throughout their journey with Miss America and Miss America's teen organization. Ladies and gentlemen, please help show some amazing appreciation for our two fearless leaders. All right, I would like to invite our 2022 Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, Caitlin Gallo, back to the stage. You were just a vision in green over here.
Yeah, I'm loving the green today.
It has been a wonderful, wonderful time following your journey as Miss Seattle, and now you are our new Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, so that's amazing. Auburn's organization's over here somewhere.
Yeah, well, there she is.
Can you give us a few highlights from your year?
Yeah, of course. So I would have to say my favorite thing of being Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen is this is the very first time that I was able to be a title holder, and I really got to soak it all up. And I've worked so hard for so many years to try and be a title holder, and being able to go to state and experience that sisterhood is one of the best things that I've ever been able to experience in my entire life. Some of my girls, I get to see them all the time, so that's really exciting. I got to do a lot of fun special events that will forever stick in my heart. One of my favorites was being able to read to elementary schools about my social impact initiative, which is Stress Less, Be Your Best, promoting healthy stress management. And so I got to teach them at a young age what anxiety can look like and how we can implement that into schools and be able to teach students what that could even feel like. And so that was probably one of my favorite events. I also really like doing the parades. The Seafair Parade was my absolute favorite. I actually got interviewed by the news. And if you've seen that video, well, so I tried my best. But yeah.
Well, I heard you did pretty well at Miss Washington's teen competition too.
Yeah, that was a huge shocker to me. I was not expecting it, but I did place third runner-up, and so that was really exciting.
You have been an incredible representative of Seattle, so I'm sad to see you go, but I know Auburn's a great organization too, so you'll have a great time there.
Whoop whoop! Okay, are you all ready for the final phase of competition? Woo! All right. Our teen contestants will now compete in evening wear and onstage question. They will first show off their presence and poise in an evening gown of their choice. Then, they will answer an onstage question to demonstrate their public speaking and communication abilities.
These questions have been written in advance by our panel of judges immediately following the contestants' private interview this morning. This evening gown and onstage question phase of competition are judged together and account for 20% of the total score for our teen contestants. Caitlin is gonna step over to the side and help us out here to assist us with this portion of competition. Our first contestant tonight in evening gown and onstage question is Ellie McClary. A fun fact about Ellie, she has a rubber duck collection. She would like to earn her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing and looks forward to a career in the field of nursing in the future. Ellie's social impact initiative is Your Experience is Valid, supporting victims and survivors of psychological abuse.
Hi, Ellie. Your question comes from Judge Dana. Tell us why you chose your safe place as the nonprofit abuse center to work with.
I chose Safe Place as my nonprofit that I want to work with because it is local to me. It's in my community. I live in Olympia, Washington, so I frequently drive by Safe Place, and I've always wondered what their ideals are and what they stand for. So now that my social impact is about psychological abuse and helping survivors, I've really wanted to work with them to hear what they have to say about educating the community and bringing their resources to everyone.
Contestant number 1, Ellie McClary. Please welcome contestant number 2, Alexa Whaley. Alexa is an adventurous eater who loves to create weird food combinations. Her career ambition is to become a real estate agent in Miami as well as work in fashion marketing. Alexa's social impact initiative is Bring Light in Sight.
Hi, Alexa. Your question comes from Judge Becky. What can you do as Miss Seattle's outstanding teen to help confront bullying?
One thing that I can do as Miss Seattle's outstanding teen to confront bullying is to definitely bring in resources for bullied victims and help the people that are already suffering from bullying.
That was contestant number 2, Alexa Whaley. Please welcome contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Macy is proud to say that she bought her own car when she was just 14 years old. In the future, Macy hopes to become an American Sign Language interpreter. Macy's social impact initiative is Take Action, promoting teen and youth volunteerism.
Hi, Macy. Your question comes from Judge Shree. How would you encourage others to volunteer?
So I would post on social media, because that is a very big platform nowadays, of just me volunteering and different ways you can get in your community and volunteer, just to show them that there's different ways to volunteer and there's a way to put a fun spin on it.
That was contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Please welcome to the stage teen contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. An interesting fact, Emily is a twin. She's got a twin brother who has been her best friend since, well, before they've been born. Emily aspires to become an author specializing in books for neurodivergent children and young adults to make sure their community is represented. Emily's social impact initiative is Rising from Homelessness to Housing.
Hi, Emily. Your question comes from Judge Michelle. If selected as Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, how do you plan to use your title to further your platforms of rising from homelessness and neurodivergency?
One of the ways I would use is actually using social media. It's one of my main ways of collecting donations for 10th City 4 and other things that I volunteer with. And if I was crowned Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, making more posts about the pageant and different ways we could volunteer, like starting with 10th City 4 and maybe going all around Seattle helping the homeless. It would be one of the most productive ways I could ever think of.
That was contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. Taking the stage now is teen contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. A fun fact about Zariah is that she once forgot how to speak English and wasn't even able to communicate at home from being in Spanish immersion from a very early age. Zariah aspires to become an OBGYN technician and work with underrepresented communities. Zariah's social impact initiative is Women on the Rise.
Hi, Zariah. Your question comes from Judge Kodiak. Do you think that high school adequately prepares students for life after graduation?
So to answer this question, I would say it's all about the caring adults that we have inside our schools. They build a huge platform for us to be able to even think about life after high school. So caring adults matter.
That was contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. Up next is teen contestant number 7, Serena Fector. Serena is a sucker for some dad jokes and is currently getting her pilot's license. A future Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University student, Serena has the goal of becoming a commercial airline pilot. Serena's social impact initiative is Helping Hands for Humanity.
Hi, Serena. Hey. Your question comes from Judge Dana. Tell us about Walk and Knock. What does this organization do?
Walk and Knock is a nonprofit organization where they go to doors and they collect non-perishable foods for homeless communities and communities who are in poverty. What families can do is you get a paper bag and you place your non-perishables on your doorstep, and volunteers and community members go around and they pick these bags up from your doorstep and donate them to the food banks.
That was team contestant number 7, Serena Fector. Please help me welcome team contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. Fun facts about Alexandria is that she is able to touch her tongue to her nose. Alexandria has aspirations of becoming a certified special education teacher in the future. Alexandria's social impact initiative is advocating social and emotional health for kids.
Hi, Alexandria.
Hey, Caitlin.
Your question comes from Judge Becky. As an advocate for social emotional awareness, can you share an experience with a child and how you made a difference?
Well, Caitlin, I can share an experience with a child. Sometimes I work at a daycare part-time, so as most parents know, your kids aren't going to listen to you, they're going to listen to their teachers. So sharing an experience with a child, sometimes it just takes someone else that they look up to for them to get what's going on and to listen to be able to process things.
Thank you, teen contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. And thank you so much, Caitlin, for helping us with this portion of competition. We'd like to extend our thank you to RISE, Leadership with Purpose. RISE LWP brings creative solutions to the fast-paced and constantly shifting economic and political landscapes. With expertise in transformational leadership, organizational, developmental, coaching, and general consulting, a partnership with RISE Leadership with Purpose can help your business or organization maximize its effectiveness to reach its goals. Thank you for supporting our program, RISE Leadership with Purpose. The fourth judge on our esteemed panel tonight is Shri Sani. Shri is our reigning Miss World America and first runner-up to Miss World, the world's largest international pageant that is affiliated with 143 countries. At the competition, Shri won the Beauty with Purpose Service Award and Ambassadorship, which is the highest service award. Shri's life journey to this title was filled with major challenges. She is a survivor of facial burns from a car accident and has had a permanent heart pacemaker implant since the age of 12. Yet Shri turned her pain into purpose and used everything she went through to be of service. She has volunteered with over 100 nonprofit organizations and has been invited to speak in over 34 states and 11 countries. Shri graduated from the University of Washington while being a visiting student at Harvard, Yale, and Stanford University. Fun fact about Shri, she was first runner-up to Miss Seattle twice. You can follow her travels on social media at Shri Sani. Please welcome Shri. Beautiful execution of the stand-in wave. Everyone's getting 10s out of 10s right here because we practice. See, practicing helps, right? Okay, we had a chance to get to know our next performer a bit earlier in the evening, and now we're all in for quite the treat. Regan has been dancing since the age of 3 and loves to engage an audience. Her Miss America talent is a classic lyrical dance to Leona Lewis's famous love ballad, Bleeding Love. Performing on the Miss America stage was a dream come true, and she is excited to bring that dream to the Miss Seattle audience tonight. Please help me welcome to the stage Miss Washington 2022, Regan Gallo.
Closed off from love, I didn't need the pain. Once or twice was enough, and it was all in vain. Time starts to pass, before you know it, you're frozen. But I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. I don't care what they say, I'm in love with you. They try to pull me away, but they don't know the truth. My heart's crippled by the vein that I keep on closing. Ooh,
beautiful, Regan. As a fellow dancer, I can really appreciate the beauty that your dancing brings to the stage. Fun fact about Regan, this actually isn't the first time she's been on the Miss Seattle stage. Back in 2020, Regan was contestant number 6 and placed first runner-up. The following year, she captured the title of Miss Pierce County and went on to become Miss Washington. Not this necessary Performing Arts Center, but we have a picture in the second wing back when our black and red opening numbers from 3 years ago when we both competed together. So I think that's kind of a cool moment we share. All right. I know, sometimes I like to talk and words just come out of my mouth. You're in for a treat. We've got a former Miss Seattle as a judge, a first runner-up as a judge. Regan Gallo was first runner-up. I was Miss Emerald City. You know when the board of directors says once you're Team Seattle, you're kind of stuck with us forever. You just get looped back in. So I guess they really mean it. All kidding aside, this is a perfect demonstration of the true sisterhood that exists within the Miss Seattle organization. And we are incredibly proud to have so many fabulous individuals who stay involved over the years. All right, are you ready for the next phase of competition? Because we want to get out before 2 a.m., right? We are now ready to move on to our final phase of competition tonight. Our Miss contestants are going to compete in the red carpet phase of tonight's show. Our judges will evaluate contestants based on their own personal style, attitude, grace, presence, and confidence. The final phase of competition accounts for 15% of the overall score. Please welcome contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. Claire was the rituals chair in her sorority, meaning she was in charge of all of those secret, mystical initiation ceremonies. In the future, Claire hopes to complete medical school and specialize in reconstructive surgery. Thank you to contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. Please welcome contestant number 2, Tatum Snow Kentner. Fun fact about Tatum, due to her sensory processing disorder, she opted to shave a portion of her head. It also just happened to look really cool. Tatum's future plans include continuing as a dance instructor and also becoming an emergency medical technician. Thank you, contestant number 2, Tatum Snow Kentner. Up next, we have contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. Jessica loves creative writing and is currently editing her first novel. After completing her PhD, Jessica hopes to become a research professor at a public university. That was contestant number 3, Jessica Carter. We now welcome contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. When Rachel was just 11 years old, she traveled to the United Kingdom with an ambassador program. Rachel's future plans include becoming a marketing manager for a small business. That was contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. When not in class, Ellie plays on the women's soccer team at Green River College. Her future plans include both owning a small business and also becoming an elementary school teacher. Thank you, contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Up next, we have contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. She was a Junior Olympics pole vaulter. Lauren's future plans include obtaining her doctorate in nursing and becoming a pediatric primary care nurse practitioner. Thank you, contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. Let's welcome contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee. Charlotte has had the opportunity to sing in 20 different languages. Her future plans include becoming the CEO of her own opera company, specializing in new operas from diverse composers. Thank you, contestant number 7, Charlotte Inslee. Our contestant number 8 is Kaylee Brown. Fun fact about Kaylee, she was the winner of a Schitt's Creek trivia competition. Kaylee hopes to obtain her Juris Doctorate degree and eventually open up her own law firm. That was contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. Please welcome to the stage contestant number 9, JJ Brown. JJ loves to yodel, though she does say she's getting concerned about her progress because she gets these intrusive thoughts about yodeling for talent. JJ looks forward to continuing her career as a marketing and PR director, and after launching her own marketing firm, she would like to become the executive director of a nonprofit serving youth. Thank you, contestant number 9, JJ Brown. Please welcome contestant number 10, Quinn Newell. Fun fact about Quinn, she is almost fluent in American Sign Language. Quinn's future plans include getting her degree in criminal justice and becoming a homicide detective. Thank you, contestant number 10, Quinn Newell. Our final contestant is contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. Linda has moved around a lot and has experience living in 10 different cities. Her future plans include becoming an attorney and clerking for a federal judge. Thank you, contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes all phases of competition this evening. All right, we just wanted to put the lights out there for a minute. They are now busy tabulating our scores, but we'd like to take a brief moment to meet our second auditor, Nancy Johnson. Nancy Johnson was born and raised in Bellingham, Washington, where she met her husband, Alan. They moved to Snohomish County in 1989, where Alan began his real estate career, and Nancy went to Edmonds Community College. Nancy now works for Garfield Elementary School in Everett as a 4th grade para-educator. In her time off, she likes to paint, watercolor, and spend time with her family. Let's give a warm welcome to Nancy Johnson. I would like to welcome to the stage an incredibly special individual to say a few words. As a local director of the Seattle Scholarship Organization, she has recruited fabulous volunteers, expanded the board of directors, helped to raise more scholarship dollars, and dedicates an outrageous amount of her own time and energy to make this entire program possible. Please help me welcoming to the stage the local director of the Seattle Scholarship Organization, Lana Monin. Maybe. She's coming. There she is. Let's give her one more round of applause. Thank you.
Sorry about that. I was just enjoying myself backstage, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're just coming out here." I just want to thank everyone that's here tonight supporting our contestants, and everyone that is a volunteer, that is a friend of mine, that I've talked into how exciting this is and what a great opportunity it is for all these young women that are running in this program. I'm to copy Peggy Miller, who is the executive director of Miss Washington. She always signs everything #grateful or I'm so grateful. And I was trying to think of a theme of what I was going to talk about tonight, and I'm just really grateful for everyone involved in the program, our board, Ross, Vim, Lee, Elva, all of our volunteers who, again, I said are friends that I've talked into coming out here and helping do one thing or another. The contestants this year, I mean, I know we say this every year, but they're amazing. And the judges got done today with interviews, and they were just like amazed. They're all just top notch, wonderful, doing such great things in their communities, and we just couldn't be happier that they all, came in and wanted to come run here with us at our program. So thank you to all the parents, and thank you to the contestants. Thank you to the judges for giving of your time today. There's just so many people to thank, but I guess last year my theme was kind of running a program after COVID, and it's crazy. It took me 3 or 4 months to secure this theater. And so it feels like COVID is over, but in a lot of ways, it just, communication-wise and everything, things are still lagging. So it felt like sort of a monumental task at some points in time to get this all accomplished. So to everyone that helped with that, I'm truly grateful. And I do have a little award tonight, our Volunteer of the Year award. Lee Louder, would you come out here? Lee is our Volunteer of the Year, and I think, I don't know, I feel like we talked you into coming to help us, but she was so gracious, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'll come help you." She is our treasurer, and she also puts together the program book, and the program book looks amazing. Thank you. Looks great. And she's been working on all kinds of projects of getting PayPals and Venmos and giving fuels and all the different things lined up for being a treasurer. And what I love about Lee is you just ask her to do something and she's like, "Okay, it's done." So it's amazing. She's quick. So someday when I grow up, I want to be like you and get things done as quickly. So thank you very much. Thanks for joining us. All right. Thank you.
I'm trying to take a picture of my mom, sorry. Okay. She didn't expect that, but that's my mom in case anyone wanted to know. Our fifth and final judge tonight is Jana Moreland. Dana is originally from Chicago, Illinois, and has been a resident of Woodinville, Washington for the past 24 years. She has raised her daughter, Amber, with her husband, Jason, who she has been married to for 31 years. She has been a valued employee of Microsoft for the past 15 years. She is a member of her church's women's board and plans events that speak to the importance of uplifting women. In her free time, Dana enjoys scrapbooking, stamping, reading on her new Kindle, hosting dinner parties, and entertaining friends. Alongside the day-to-day, Dana also loves to travel with her husband and friends to places such as Jamaica and Mexico, and hopes to visit West Africa in the future. She describes herself as an empathetic person who is passionate about giving a good friend and gracious wife, being a good friend, a gracious wife, and a good mother. Let's all welcome Dana Moreland. Excellent stand and wave, beautiful execution. The incredible young women who have served our community for the past year have truly had a lasting positive impact. They have each achieved unbelievable greatness, thriving as individuals and working together in harmony as sister queens. We will honor each of our 2022 title holders with a special farewell message followed by her final walk as a 2022 Team Seattle title holder. Last year, our competition, she won overall fitness, overall interview, and the title of Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen. She then went on to be third runner-up at Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen. She has spent the last year volunteering for her community and sharing her message of stress less. Be your best. Please sit back and enjoy some words from Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2022, Caitlin Gallo.
Number 2.
Being Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2022 has been among the best opportunities I have ever experienced. As Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, I got to participate in multiple events including parades, photo shoots, community service, and
Number 2.
Being Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2022 has been among the best opportunities I have ever experienced. As Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, I got to participate in multiple events including parades, photo shoots, community service, and even catching fish at Pike Place Market. In the summer, I represented the city of Seattle at Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen competition, where I got to spread my social impact initiative Stress Less, Be Your Best to many other women across Washington. I ended up placing third runner-up my very first year at state, which is one of the biggest accomplishments I have ever had. I wouldn't be able to do it without the help of so many amazing people along my journey as a title holder. Lana, thank you for always sticking by my side and giving me the best title holder experience I could ever ask for. If I grew up in the 80s, I know we would have been best friends. Ross and Vim, thank you for constantly preparing me. I will never forget how many times my hair and stance had to be fixed by both of you. You get me every time. Debbie, I can't thank you enough for standing by me at Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen. You were my personal hairstylist, paperwork helper, and overall one of my biggest supporters. To the rest of the board, thank you for all of the time and effort you have put into the organization. To my beautiful Sparkle Alyssa and her wonderful family, it has been so honoring to be your big sister throughout the year. To the Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen Board and Class of 2022, I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I will cherish our sisterhood forever. To my dance teacher Ashley, thank you so much for pushing me to be my very best at all of my competitions. To my siblings and all of my family and friends, thank you for always supporting me throughout the year. Mom and Casey, thank you for being one of my #1 supporters during my reign. You have put so much effort into encouraging me to stay strong and be authentically myself. Dad, you're one crazy pageant dad if I've ever seen one. Thank you for always helping me with interview questions, wardrobe, and walking me on the state stage. Your constant sports analogies relating to pageants have been so helpful. Gretchen, thank you so much for everything you do. You were always running around, bedazzling my costumes, helping me with my schedule, and always being there for me. Leslie, my forever pageant auntie, thank you for being one of my go-tos. You have helped shape me into the woman I am today, and I can't thank you enough for your constant time, energy, and dedication towards me. I just love you all. To my forever Miss Sophia and her incredible family, thank you for being my best friend, appearance buddy, crown fixer, and big sister this year. I will always look up to you and aspire to be just like you one day. I love you dearly. To the Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen Class of 2023, you are all such amazing young women that are so worthy of holding this title. And the next Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen, buckle up. This is one thrilling ride and I will support you all the way through it. Seattle, thank you for the experience of a lifetime. I am grateful to be able to represent you for an entire year. Signing off for the very last time, I am your Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen 2022, Caitlin Gallo.
So I've been a part of this organization for nearly 7 years, and being Miss Seattle seemed like an unachievable goal to the awkward girl I was all those years ago. This organization has been a major aspect of my life. It's changed my life, and I don't think anything will have as major or as lasting of an impact as it has. I never would have guessed that a poster in my high school would have brought me to this moment, but I'm overwhelmed with joy that it has. I cannot give enough thanks to the entire class of 2022. I saw Miss Washington inside of every single girl. The kindness, strength, knowledge, talent, and ability that every candidate possessed was amazing. Late night chats and inside jokes have truly made this experience unique. I hope to see all of you gorgeous ladies again next year. I couldn't imagine surviving the entire week without every single one of you. I was honored to place first runner-up in Miss Washington and also win preliminary evening wear, talent, and onstage question social impact pitch. It won't be the last time I'll be at the Miss Washington stage, so Peggy and Mike be ready for me. As expected, my friends and family played a huge role in my success over the past few years. I will never be able to repay my debts for all of your endless kindness, encouragement, and support. I want to thank my mom specifically for supporting my crazy ideas and being the best stylist. Even though not everything seems to work out sometimes, we finally made it. I wouldn't be here today without her. I love all my friends and family dearly and wouldn't be standing here without the time and energy that they have supplied for myself and my dreams. To my pageant parents, Ross and Lana, this year was a win for all of us. You both have given me more love and appreciation than I've ever felt before. You made me feel heard and seen as a title holder and as a friend. I'm incredibly lucky to carry on the legacy and the messages that you have taught me for years to come. Your late night texts, ideas, and love all brought me to this point. You have such a special place in my heart and I'm beyond lucky to have you in my corner. Caitlin, my first teen and my forever sister, it's been such an honor serving the Seattle area with you. I could not imagine doing it with anybody else. From day one, I knew that we would be super close just by the way you talked and the way you smiled and how you interacted with every single person you met. And I just remember looking back at the video of us being crowned together and hugging you, and it was just such a great moment. I'm so excited to see where you go in your life. I was able to make over 100 appearances in King County, but specifically the Seattle area. I made so many lasting impressions and connections with my community through Seafair, sporting events, and pretty much everything you can imagine. Being able to be a part of my community as Miss Seattle was truly amazing. A huge thank you to the volunteers and sponsors who made my year of service possible. Without you and your time and dedication, I wouldn't have the opportunities that I did. Being an advocate and leader for the LGBTQIA+ community was super impactful for my year of service. My social impact initiative is super personal to myself, especially being the first openly LGBT Miss Seattle within 100 years. Continuing to educate the community and be a leader was something that was very important for me, and being a part of the Pride Parade as the first Miss Washington candidate was amazing, and being out in the community was something that I'll never be able to replace as my time as Miss Seattle. I'm eager to continue to be an advocate and role model for the LGBTQIA+ community even after my year as Miss Seattle. To the ladies backstage, soak in every minute of tonight. Even if you are not selected, know that this isn't a missed opportunity, but a chance to grow. For the next Miss Seattle, I leave you with the best advice anyone can have here. Remember to always be flexible and gracious, and remember to say your please and thank yous to Ross and Lana. This isn't the end for myself, but nearly the beginning of a new journey. Miss Seattle gave me so many experiences, thoughts, and ideas and lessons, and I hope to carry them on in my future. Signing off for the last time, I'm Sophia DeSilva, your Miss Seattle 2022.
Customer service you want. Thank you so much for supporting our program, Banwell Nursery. All right, can we have the house lights up, please? it's a time for a very special thing that you've all been waiting for. Team Seattle 2022 was selling 50-50 raffle tickets throughout the evening. 50% of the total tickets sold will be awarded to one lucky winner, and the other 50% will go back to benefit the Seattle Scholarship Organization to support scholarships and their mission to provide educational scholarships and opportunities to incredible women in the area. We'd like to welcome our 2022 Miss Seattle's Outstanding Dad to the stage, Greg Gallo, along with Caitlin. Along with Miss Caitlin to come back out for the selection of our 50-50 raffle winner. I know you were really looking for a volunteer opportunity, so here is your chance.
Alrighty. Oh, I pick in, okay. Ready? Okay, I gotta read that.
So
okay.
Greg, how much is our winner getting?
The winner is getting $219.
Pretty good, pretty good.
And I read the...
Yeah, go ahead and read our winning
number.
number.
The winning number is 6578721. Repeat. Do it again. Yeah. Oh, we got a winner. All right.
We got a winner. Awesome. All right. To our winner, you're going to find this lovely lady out in the audience. Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to? Okay.
Sure, Greg's going to bring it to you right now. There you go. That's the winning ticket. All right, congratulations to our winner. Thank you, Miss Seattle's Outstanding Dad. Good job. All right, do we have final scores? Oh, cool. Okay. More jokes. I just got some texted to me that are a little better. What do you get when you throw a blue hat in the Red Sea? A wet hat. It's just wet. What do you call a fish with no eyes? Okay. You guys got that one. If you want to text jokes and you have my number, go for it. I'm all here for it. You could be announced on the next show of Maddie emceeing and trying to take up time. Ooh, I got another one. This is fun. Just text them to me. Why is Peter Pan always in flight? Because he never lands. Yeah, that was a good one. What type of fish is made of 2 sodium ions? I don't know how to read this to make it funny. Tuna. Oh! That was good. I'm getting so many jokes right now. Oh my gosh, you guys. Where do you sick boats go? The dock. What do you call a bear with no teeth? Okay, guys, we gotta find new jokes that no one knows. What's brown and sticky? Gabby Sturgill, you're sending me these jokes. Everyone knows them. Why did the cookie go to the doctor? He was feeling crummy. And this is just comical. I have like 10 unread messages now. Okay, let's see. What shoes do kidnappers wear? White Vans. How do you know when it's time to go to the dentist? At 2:30. What do you call an alligator in a vest? Kayla, that was a good effort. I'll read all your jokes later and laugh by myself in solitude. So we have some winners. Look at Okay, so I think it's time that we maybe should bring all of our contestants back out on the stage so we can see their beautiful faces one last time, and we will get you out the door before 3 a.m., okay? Okay. So let's welcome our 18 beautiful, talented, and intelligent young women vying for the titles of Miss Seattle Teen and Miss Seattle back to the stage. Jokes to stall. Okay, one little announcement before we jump right into all of our awards. Following the crowning tonight, the entire audience is invited to come to the official after party at Pizza Coop in Woodinville. Write that down on your phone, pull it up on your Google Maps. We love to celebrate the success of every contestant, and it's an exciting first opportunity for our new title holders to get to know the community. We know you're all probably hungry for some dinner, and what better way to celebrate with some pizza? We would like to extend a special thank you to Pizza Coop for welcoming us this evening. They are staying open late just for us, so please join the celebration and thank Pizza Coop for their hospitality. We are also presenting additional awards, including overall interview, talent, teen fitness, teen evening gown, onstage question, and overall Miss Red Carpet, overall Miss Onstage Question, social impact interview, and pitch. So lots of all of the other awards will be presented there. So you're definitely going to want to be there to receive those awards for our candidates and to see who those winners are. We'll be awarding almost $1,000 in additional scholarships at Pizza Coop, so join us there. I mentioned it before, but once you're part of the Team Seattle family, you're always a part of the family. It's through this incredible program that women have been able to achieve their dreams for over the last 100 years. We would like to thank a few of our former Miss Seattle and Miss Emerald City title holders who have contributed to our legacy fund to help ensure that this program is around for the next 100 years. Ada Rose Mancusi, Miss Emerald City 2008, Madison Lyons, Miss Emerald City 2018, Maddie Louder, that's me, Miss Emerald City 2020, Talia Hasty, Miss Seattle 1988, Lauren Kuhn, Miss Seattle 2011, Delia Prush, Miss Seattle 2013, Rachel Warren, Miss Seattle 2018. So additional legacy donors who were able to give after the script was finalized, we want to thank you as well. So thank you so much for continuing to support our organization. All right, I'm going to stop reading as many words in this very long script, and I have this lovely card that I'm going to start reading off of. So are we ready for some big announcements? Me too. All right, so we're first going to begin with the awards tonight by presenting the 4 Points of the Crown Award, sponsored by the Miss Washington Locals Association. The Miss Washington Locals Association is comprised of volunteers from the state organization and local Miss America programs across the state of Washington. The main goal of the Locals Association is to raise money and give it back to the contestants who participate. They provide a 4 Points of the Crown Award at each of the local competitions and 1 award at Miss Washington's Outstanding Team. They also sponsor the Miss Congeniality Award at Miss Washington. If anyone is interested in joining the association, they are always looking for new members to help. The 4 Points of the Crown Award, which is accompanied by a $300 scholarship, goes to the Miss contestant who most exemplifies the 4 points of the Miss America Crown: style, service, scholarship, and success, and is selected by the Seattle Scholarship Organization Board of Directors. Tonight's winner is Miss Contestant number 2, Tatum Kettner. The next award that we are presenting is named for Miss Seattle 2016, Joelle Posey-Granger. Joelle has faced many challenges throughout her life and has always fought hard to persevere with a smile on her face. If there is an obstacle preventing her from moving forward, she finds a way to go around it. This award will be presented to the Miss contestant who has demonstrated perseverance throughout her preparation for this competition and comes with a $250 scholarship. To be considered for this scholarship, contestants had the opportunity to submit an essay describing how they demonstrate perseverance either in their lives or in preparation for tonight's competition. The 2023 winner of the Joelle Posey-Granger Perseverance Award is Miss Contestant number 6, Lauren Sturgill. The Cox Family Memorial Scholarship is in the honor of Stephen and Destiny Cox and their children, Kalia, Caden, and Jackson, who tragically lost their lives in a house fire on January 21st, 2023. The Cox family was a beautiful blended family who openly welcomed everyone into their lives and made them family, and were family to Miss Seattle 2022, Sophia De Silva. To honor their legacy of love and support, the scholarship is awarded each year to a selected contestant who represents diversity and inclusion through the Miss Seattle Scholarship Program. At a minimum, this will be a $250 scholarship, but anyone who has a connection to the Cox family is invited to contribute to this memorial scholarship. There's a link to donate on our website at missseattle.org to help raise funds for the scholarship. To be considered for the scholarship, contestants must be a member of a minority or marginalized community or be a strong advocate for a minority or marginalized community. Candidates were asked to submit a brief essay and create a social media post or video demonstrating what diversity and inclusion means to them, what they intend to do to promote diversity and inclusion, and affect ongoing change forward. Tonight's Cox Family Memorial Scholarship for Diversity and Inclusion Award winner receiving $250 at a minimum. That number might change. There's a blank on my piece of paper. Our winner is teen contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. Our next award has been chosen by you all, our incredible audience. It is our Audience Choice Award. The recipient of this award will receive 50% of the total funds donated to the contestant, up to $250. The remaining 50% benefits the Seattle Scholarship Organization. It looks like we did $250, so whoever wins this award will receive a $250 scholarship. We have tabulated the in-person votes from our lobby and combined those with the online votes to determine tonight's Audience Choice Award winner. The recipient of this Audience Choice Award and the winner of a $250 scholarship is contestant number 3, Macy Winkleman. Our contestants had the opportunity to vote for their favorite contestant to receive the Miss Congeniality Award. This scholarship award recognizes the contestant who have made the best impression among peers, and one lucky young woman from our teen contestants and one from our Miss contestants will receive this award, which comes with a $100 scholarship. The winner of the Miss Congeniality Award for our teen division is contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. And the winner for our Miss contestants is Miss contestant number 4, Rachel Ostrander. The next award goes to 2 young women who the Seattle Scholarship Organization's Board of Directors felt demonstrated the ideal characteristics of a contestant in this program. These are young women who meet deadlines, ask for help when they need it, ask questions when necessary, respond to the board's many emails with requests for information, and have an overall good, positive attitude and spirit. This award was voted on by the Board of Directors, and each comes with an additional $100 educational scholarship. One award is given to a teen contestant, one to a Miss contestant. The teen recipient of the 2023 Directors Award is contestant number 8, Alexandria Matthews. And the Miss winner of our Directors Award is Miss Contestant number 5, Ellie Winkleman. Okay. Before we announce your new 2023 Team Seattle, please note that after the crowning, our new title holders will be taking the official photographs on stage. The following individuals are invited to the stage for photographs: Team Seattle board members, 2023 judges panel, hey, back there, thanks for choosing our winners. Any Forever Miss Seattle or Miss Emerald City or Miss Seattle's Outstanding Teen or Miss Emerald City's Outstanding Teen title holders, the Miss Washington Executive Director, the Miss Washington's Outstanding Teen, Miss Washington's Teen Director, and the immediate families of our new title holders, meaning parents and siblings only. I know we all love our big extended family, but we're trying to keep it limited and quick on stage here. Please make your way to the stage as quickly as possible for photographs. Lastly, if you are a female member assisting the move out of one of our contestants, please meet the contestant you are helping backstage at the backstage door by the parking lot. Okay, we're almost there. Are you like sitting on your edge of your seat yet? Yeah, yes. We'd like to thank a few more individuals who have generously provided contributions to our organization. Ross and Vim Omcrot de Porto sponsored trophies for our runners-up and winners, and a huge thank you goes out to Vim for creating the incredible Miss Seattle crown hanging from our stage. Look at that, beautiful. Many years ago, a graphic designer created this custom logo for Miss Seattle that combines the iconic Miss America crown with the incredible Seattle skyline. To our knowledge, this may be the only custom logo of any local competition in our country. What started as a casual conversation about the stage decor turned into a major construction project, and now Ross and Vim's garage still has evidence of sawdust and glitter. Thank you to Lana Monin, who sponsored all of the beautiful floral bouquets given out this evening. Huge thank you to the families of our outgoing title holders for volunteering their time and efforts throughout the year, and especially tonight. Anicia Perez has been a fabulous and reliable volunteer for so many years, and we couldn't imagine the competition where she wasn't backstage assisting with our production. And there are so many others who have volunteered their time, energy, and expertise that are included in our program book. And there are likely a few others who have really stepped up with their contributions but may have accidentally been omitted. So with all of that kindness, let's just give them all a round of applause for everyone who made tonight possible. We are about to find out who our new title holders are. I'm just reading the script, guys. Don't be mad at me, okay? We will be awarding a third, second, and first runner-up for Miss contestants and a second and first runner-up for our teens. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? I think. Okay. The third runner-up of Miss Seattle will receive a $200 scholarship and a flower bouquet as well as a certificate. The third runner-up to Miss Seattle is contestant number 11, Linda Zhang. We're gonna switch over to our teens to announce the second runner-up. The second runner-up to Miss Seattle's teen and the recipient of a $100 scholarship, flower bouquet, and trophy is teen contestant number 6, Zariah Houston. All right, back over to our Miss. The second runner-up to Miss Seattle will receive a $300 scholarship, trophy, and flower bouquet. The second runner-up to Miss Seattle is contestant number 8, Kaylee Brown. The first runner-up to Miss Seattle's teen will receive a $250 scholarship, flower bouquet, and trophy. In addition, if for any reason the newly crowned Miss Seattle's teen cannot fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the title, our first runner-up may assume that role. The first runner-up to Miss Seattle's teen is teen contestant number 7, Serena Fexter. The first runner-up to Miss Seattle will receive a $400 scholarship, trophy, and flower bouquet. In addition, if for any reason the newly crowned Miss Seattle cannot fulfill the duties and responsibilities of the title, our first runner-up may assume that role. The first runner-up to Miss Seattle is Miss Contestant number 1, Claire Stromberg. All right, are we ready? You can block me, that's okay. You can stand in front of me. My face does not need to be seen. Your new Miss Seattle's teen is the recipient of a $500 scholarship, an official Miss America's Teen local title holder crown, an official Miss America's Teen local title holder sash, winner's trophy, crown carrying case, custom earrings designed by Demetra Collins, beautiful flower bouquet, a title holder photo shoot, spray tanning sponsored by Coastal Contours, custom earrings by Crown Jewel Designs, as well as entry to the Miss Washington's Teen competition. She has an incredibly exciting year ahead of her and will become a part of the Forever Team Seattle family. Your new Miss Seattle's teen is contestant number 5, Emily Hamilton. stand back for 3 more seconds while we announce our Miss Seattle. I know you're super excited. Okay, let's find out who her sister queen will be. The Miss Seattle will receive a $1,000 scholarship, trophy, official Miss America organization, local title holder, crown and sash, crown carrying case, beautiful flower bouquet, custom earrings by Demetria Collins, a title holder photo shoot, spray tanning sponsored by Coastal Contours, a custom earring by Crown Jewel Designs. She will represent Seattle throughout her year of service and will have a chance to compete for the title of Miss Washington 2023. She will be the newest inductee into the Team Seattle family. Your new Miss Seattle is... I have all the power right now. I want to abuse it. Your new Miss Seattle is contestant number 9, JJ Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, your new 2023 Miss Seattle and Miss Seattle's teen. Thank you all for supporting our program, and I hope you have an amazing evening. We encourage you to join us at Pizza Coop after the show. Have a fantastic night and drive safe.